Hello, welcome to this video. Today we are going to briefly review some methods for teaching English as a foreign language. So we will start with a direct method. One of the main characteristics is that the use of translation was not needed to transmit knowledge. Basically, it is about teaching using the language exclusively. It is teaching a second language in the same way in which the first language was learned. All teaching is done using the language to be taught, and grammar is taught inductively. Also, there is a focus on speaking and listening, and only useful everyday language is taught. The other one is audiolingualism, and it prioritizes grammatical patterns. Repetition is the key, as is memorization, and the student is only allowed to speak in the language being learned and not in his or her native language. The other one is the notional functional syllabus. And this method tries to teach the student phrases or responses with certain situations. This method focuses on the functions of language in different contexts. So the next one is immersion learning. In this method, the student is put directly into an environment, in this case, an English-speaking environment. These environments force or rather encourage the student to find a way to learn the language in order to communicate and express themselves. The other one is the silent way, as expected due to its name. This method implies that the teacher doesn't talk much to maximize the student's speech. So they begin by practicing the pronunciation of certain words, then advancing through patterns, structures, and sentences. So in this method, students don't memorize or repeat what they learned. Rather, they discover knowledge inductively. The next one is communicative language teaching. So the functions of the language and its use are the key in this method. Thus, the language is learned through active and meaningful communication in the classroom and in other environments also. So fluency is a point to consider, and additionally, as part of the educational process, trial and error are part of it. And the last one is the semantic translation. This method, together with the conceptual, semantic, and grammatical translation method, are ideal for beginner level, where students draw and write related phrases in their native language, and then the teacher translates them into the language that they are going to be taught. So in this way, the student copies and repeats the phrase in the already translated language 10 times. And after having the necessary phrases, the process of using them in an everyday context begins. And at the same way, in the same time, grammar is taught inductively. Thank you.